Hello and welcome, beautiful Scorpio. I am so happy to have you here today. I am Elena Valdez, and I am here to do your timeless love reading, which means that this reading is meant for you at whatever time you stumble upon it. So whenever you find this reading, that is when it is meant for you. If for some reason it doesn't resonate with you, please feel free to look up the other videos that I have posted. Also, I do have a cross-watcher series, so if there's somebody that you're interested in knowing from their perspective what's going on, go ahead and find the cross-watcher video, and it's for all signs. So let's start, Scorpio. So we're going to keep this reading simple. It's a timeless love reading, so we're going to start by asking Spirit, what is the major challenge in this particular love situation that you have going on? So let's see, let's get a couple of cards here. And I keep the readings pretty simple and to the point. And if you find this useful and you like my videos and my content, please like, subscribe, leave a comment, all that good stuff. It's greatly appreciated. All right, Scorpio. All right, so the first card out of the gate is the Seven of Wands. So there's some resistance that's going on here in your love situation. Scorpio. Okay. Okay, a couple of things happening, dear Scorpio. So we have the Seven of Wands, the King of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. And it looks like you are either feeling a lot of resistance, defensiveness, kind of block from the other person or the other situation, or potentially you are in a place of really guarding your space and wanting to maybe put the brake on things. I get the sense that you're slowing it. There's a King of Pentacles involved here. This is an earth sign, okay? So potentially this can be Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus for you. More specifically Capricorn, but it can be any of the earth signs here, or someone who takes on that kind of archetype of the King of Pentacles, which is a mature person, does well financially, very stable, focused, a bit serious at times, maybe a little too serious, but very loyal and consistent, okay? So there's a struggle that you have happening here with this individual. And I think part of the struggle here is that they want to move maybe a bit faster than you're ready for. Either they want to move a bit faster, which is funny because earth signs typically don't move that fast. And again, it doesn't have to be an earth sign. It could just be someone with these type of characteristics, right? There's a little bit of struggle. Another thing I see here is like there's someone here who potentially wants to adventure with you a little bit more, maybe even travel or take you somewhere, and you're sort of fighting against that. So there's this fight, and I'm not sure if it's you who's fighting against this or if it's them, but let's open up the reading and ask Spirit how the other is viewing you, beautiful Scorpio. What's going on? How is the other viewing? Another challenge here, Scorpio, can be that someone, either you or them, is fighting. The part of the reason why the relationship or the situation or this connection that you have going may be difficult to come to is because one of you or both of you are more focused on putting energy into being workaholics or into your careers with that King of Pentacles smack in the middle there. Dear Spirit, how does the other view Scorpio? How does the other view Scorpio? Are you dealing with a Leo? Maybe. How does the other view Scorpio? All right, let's see. So you've got the Empress. So they view you as a very beautiful, male or female, doesn't matter. That's how they're viewing you. They view you as someone who's got it together. Potentially you are a parent. You are someone who creates. You're somebody who is well taken care of. You take very good care of yourself. You're very strong. This is the card of Leo. So I did slip and say Leo earlier, so there may be something here. They may be a Leo, or they may be seeing you, or you may actually have Leo in your big three, maybe even your Venus placement. And then you have the Four of Cups here. And again, this is how they're viewing you. They're viewing you as somebody who is very much focused on your needs, your burdens, if you will, the things that you need to take care of. I feel like some of your parents here, and they're viewing you as someone who's potentially struggling with your parenting or with your children maybe, or maybe there's a situation here with your child. And therefore, they're viewing you as you're not ready. You're not interested in what they have to offer, what they have to give you, because you have this other thing happening with your child, your children, maybe co-parenting, like something of that nature is getting in the way here. But in any case, they really admire you, Scorpio. They have a lot of respect and admiration for you, and that's very beautiful. Let's clarify. But in any case, they recognize that whatever this is that you're doing or that you're focusing on is making you not really be so interested right now in relationship or them. Maybe it's not the relationship per se, but maybe it's just them. Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands. They really admire you. They have a lot of respect for you. You got the Queen of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Yeah, they see you as someone who is taking care of your business. They see you as someone who is very mature, who has a lot to offer. You are intelligent, you are creative, and you know how to communicate. Like there's something about you that I feel like this person, Scorpio, maybe has you on a bit of a pedestal. And maybe you're sensing that, right? I don't know. I don't know if you're too keen on that. Let's find out. Let's find out if that's the thing that you're liking or not liking. Let's see. They really want to join with you, though. They want to be a part of this energy that you've got going on. It's like they recognize that you need some practicality here. All right, Scorpio, let's see. How is Scorpio viewing the situation or viewing this individual or person or situation? So far you have the Fool. This is how you're viewing them. Okay. So you have some concerns, dear Scorpio. So you are viewing them or the situation as the Fool, the Devil, and the King of Swords. So then the Devil can also represent Capricorn, which we said earlier. You also have the potential here of Aquarius, Libra, and I'm not getting Gemini so much. I'm getting more of Aquarius and Libra, Capricorn, Leo. Maybe Virgo, but maybe Virgo. Virgo is also a potential here. But in any case, you're a little concerned here. You're not sure if they're really ready for someone like you. There's also something about this individual that you feel, it's interesting, you're conflicted. You're conflicted and you can't quite figure out yet, Scorpio, if this person is jovial, young, free, or just immature. Or because there's a part of them that feels very, very stern to you. With the King of Swords here, there's a part of this individual that makes you feel like, okay, they know who they are. but they're also, their conviction of who they are feels a bit stern to you. I'm feeling like there's like a contradiction in how the person is showing up in your eyes. There's a contradiction in how the person is showing up and maybe what they're saying they are. And with the devil smack in the middle of these two energies, it tells me that you're a little worried, you're a little concerned. You're concerned on whether or not, do they have a personality dysfunction here? Like, which one is it? Are you young, free like the Fool? Or are you stern, serious like the King of Swords? Like, you're kind of like trying to figure it out. Like, you're like, well, I'm not really sure. But you're also smack in the middle of, you could also just be smack in the middle of your workaholism here and fighting between being free and unencumbered, and then the very serious side of you yourself as well. That could be what's happening here. Let's confirm. Oops. So let's clarify. 9 of Swords, 10 of Swords, Strength. There's a lot of conflict here. You don't trust them. You don't trust their energy. And there's something about their energy that you understand. There's a struggle here. Like, it's almost like, again, because this is how you're viewing them, right? So you have the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Swords, and Strength. So it's almost like there's an imbalance that you're observing here. There's an imbalance of energy. There's an imbalance of consistency. There's an imbalance of maybe self-regulating that you're observing and that you're not feeling comfortable with. And that you're basically, it's like you're pacing yourself. You're making sure that you're not moving forward or toward the situation too quickly. It's almost like they want it to go a certain direction, but maybe you're just sort of doing your own thing and you're not sure about them. In any case, whatever it is, there's a lot of resistance here. It doesn't feel like a, let's do this, let's go. It feels like there's a lot of resistance. There's a lot of, who are you really? Are you this unencumbered person, or are you the serious person? And like, it's almost like this individual maybe wears a lot of faces, or maybe goes through a lot of emotional triggers, and you are observing that. Whether the triggers are because you're not fully giving of yourself, and maybe you're noticing how they switch. Like, maybe one minute they're like really upset and depressed and like, oh my God, you don't want me, you're not into me. And then you're noticing another minute, they're like, no, I'm strong, I'm good, I got this, I understand, I understand what you need, Scorpio. That's what I'm feeling. You might have somebody who's a bit obsessed with you, and you're not liking that. From their perspective, you're magic. From their perspective, you're like amazing, right? You're like everything and then some. So, okay, let's see what advice we have for you here, dear Scorpio. What is the advice we have for Scorpio? Scorpio, you're always getting people all bent out of shape in their emotions for you. I know you. It's okay, it's part of your charm. What's the advice for Scorpio? Ah, jeez. Oh, Scorpio. Advice for Scorpio. Yeah, I think there's a situation here with an air sign. So there's a Libra, Capricorn. Libra comes up again. All right. Okay. So you've got the Page of Pentacles, Death, and the Ten of Pentacles. And I think the advice here is to ask yourself, to question, to ask yourself if you want to move the situation. So wherever the situation is right now, whatever stage it's in, you're being asked here to really get concretely clear with yourself, beautiful Scorpio, on whether or not you want to move this beginning stages, transform it, transmute it into the Ten of Cups. In other words, the advice here is you're in control here, right? With the Death card representing you, your Scorpio Death card is the Scorpio card. You're in control here. You're going to ultimately make the decision if you want to move this Page of Pentacles into a Ten of Pentacles. It looks like if you want it to go there, it can go there, but you're going to be the one who needs to essentially drive this car. No pun intended with the Death here driving the horse, right? Or riding the horse. I mean, that's really what this is. This is you being very clear about, is this something worth investing into? Does it have the potential to grow roots? And ultimately, you're going to be the one to decide that. And whatever you decide, that's what it will be. If you decide that this has roots or potential to have roots, you're going to essentially make that happen. All right, so go ahead and think of the question. Think of a question. Think of a question that you need a yes or no answer to. And we're going to close out the reading with that answer, yes or no answer. Sometimes we get a maybe. We'll see. Dear beautiful Scorpio, go ahead and ask your question. And I'm going to pull a yes or no card for you. And the question can be about this. More than likely, it should be about this reading or this situation. All right. For Scorpios, asking the question that requires a yes or no answer. And your answer is, what is the answer for a beautiful Scorpio? Another thing I just got, dear Scorpio, I just felt that, and the answer is yes. I'll come back to that, but something I just felt is asking yourself with the advice card. One of the advice, something that just came to me is whether or not this situation or this person is someone who can actually contribute to your own growth, your own tangibility, and really seeing that for what it is and really being honest with yourself on whether or not that is a potential here. And you got the Sun here as a yes. And this also represents Leo, by the way, in case that means anything to you. So the answer to your question is yes. Okay, all right, my beautiful Scorpio, I hope this was helpful, and I hope to see you here back at another video some other time. And if you like this, comment, subscribe, like, all that good stuff, and have a good one. Bye.